What's good, YouTube? I'm sorry for that previous video. I was on mute and I thought I was not. I do apologize. I was just giving you guys an update to the London Thomas story. Many of you may have know the story already. The 17-year-old who went missing back earlier in March of this year, who was later found deceased a few weeks later in a trunk. Well, not in a trunk, in a car at a vacant house or in front of a house or next to it. It was located at the house where someone lives who won't give a comment. But yeah, this is pretty much what's going on with her case. It's actually the mother who's facing charges as of right now. Her son, the 23-year-old ex-boyfriend, he has been charged on a separate case, not related to this case, but I feel like we're going to know more after the mother's preliminary hearing. And originally her preliminary hearing was scheduled for July 28th. Now, for some reason, I'm not known to it, but they rescheduled it. These things tend to happen, especially here in Detroit. Yeah. So yeah, her preliminary hearing was the 28th, but now it's been rescheduled to the 4th of August. And I found a court document that I wanted to share with you guys just to get you guys to see that information. If you can give me 1 second. Hope everybody's doing good. I want to say shout out to my law nerds out there. I know I haven't been posting recently or lately. Just been pacing myself. I've been good. Just to let you guys know. I've been good. I've been all right. Hope everybody else is all right. I want to say shout out to all my subscribers, my law nerds. I rock with y'all. If y'all rock with me, stay tuned. So I'm about to show this court record. I can figure out how to get this to work. And I'm a visualist. I like to show things when I'm discussing it. I don't like to just ramble on and just talk. I like to have some supporting evidence is what I like to call it. So I hope you guys can see my screen. Yeah. So she was arraigned on June 13th. Of course, the charges of lying to a police officer. Lying to a federal agent, I believe, actually. She's out on bond, by the way. She has a $50,000 bond, which she's posted. Also, her son is out on bond. I'm not sure if anyone else knows that, but I'm seeing a lot of comments saying that he's still behind bars. That's false. He's actually out. The family comes from a family trust. I believe the grandparents are the ones who have the wealth. That would be Charlotte's grandparents and Jalen's great grandparents. Funny thing to me is that her bond is $50,000, and meanwhile his bond, though a suspect in murder investigation, his bond is $25,000. That's flabbergasting to me. I don't even know how that's even possible. But anyways, back to the mother. Her preliminary hearing has been rescheduled to August 4th at 11:30. Yeah, so I think after that hearing, we'll know more about the son, Jalen, on whether or not he will be charged. Hopefully, he is going to be charged, but hopefully they move forward with his case and charges as soon as after hers. I personally feel like the mother covered it up or assisted, but I don't think she was the one who did the unaliving. That's just my personal opinion. I do believe that it was the ex-boyfriend who did it, and I believe that the mom, of course, she covered up or even helped her son in the midst of whatever may have happened. But we'll find out more as the trial proceeds, hopefully. And I do feel like whoever that lady is that the news interviewed, where the car was found in the driveway for 2 to 3 weeks, that no comment, we need to that ain't gonna rock, man. You have a lot of comments to say, and no comment ain't gonna be one of it. Shouldn't be one of them. That's just point blank, period. Like, you had this strange vehicle sitting in your driveway for damn near 3 weeks. At any point, did you leave your house? Did you go to your driveway? Where do you have a car? Do you go to work? Where do you park? These are things that people want to know. Did you see someone drop this car off? So, ma'am, you have a lot of comments to say, I feel like, in my personal opinion. And I feel like law enforcement need to put pressure on her if they haven't already done so. You can tell the news and the media no comment. You have that right. But when it comes to a murder investigation, ma'am, you don't have that luxury to say no comment. It don't work like that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update to the London Thomas story because I know I said I was covering it and I will be covering it, but I want to get it close to, I want to cover the trial aspect of it. She's already had an arraignment. She's already had a probable cause, I think 1 or 2 of them. The arraignment I will show later on, but it's not much content to really go off, just to show you, what she's being arraigned on. But pretty much that information is already displayed right here on this page. The charges will be lying to a peace officer. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what's going on with London Thomas as of right now. And when the preliminary starts, I will be covering that. Hopefully it's live stream. I would like it to be so I can live stream it with you guys. Do a recap, do a debrief. I would also like to access those transcripts for the preliminary hearing, and I think I will do that if they do not reschedule it, because they've been doing a lot of that. But yeah, it seems as if a lot of things that I want to cover, everything is happening in August. The Jarvis Butts and the Daya Harris case, the DeAndre Booker, Ashley Elkins case, the London Thomas case, all of the cases are going to trial, and they all start in August. So like I said, people, I ain't being quiet. I'm just pacing myself, waiting. I don't rush to discuss every story. I'm not like that. These stories stick out to me for a reason. Every story does. I mean, every person does matter, but I feel like it hits closer to home because I am from Detroit. So that's why I want to talk about these 3 important cases. But that's all I got for you folks. I will see you later. I will be posting another video, something separate than this. It's a different story. But you're gonna get more information on that as I go through that, as I do a deep dive on it, shall I say. But yeah, that's all I got for you folks. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Happy Friday. TGIF. Be safe out there. And I do want to say I do rock with all my law nerds who've been subscribed to my channel. Stay tuned. It will be a subscriber only, and we're going to have a lot more updates. And yeah, that's all I got to say for y'all. Y'all have a good one.